travelling around the States, speaking to ordinary people, mainstream Americans in all sorts of different environments in a lot of different states, I was shocked at how little there was any reference to Trump. They're just getting on with life, getting on with their own lives, and he doesn't seem to loom particularly high in their consciousness.
Absolutely. And I think it would profit a lot of people who are against Trump in Australia to go over there and have a look. I mean, I've got friends on the left who've refused to go there to the US because they're frightened of a civil war. That's how intense they believe feeling is over there. And it just isn't the case. And this is, I've been to Democrat and Republican areas in the US, Chicago to Tennessee. And there is nowhere near the level of passion that people who are addicted to news from the US might imagine that there is. It's much more peaceable. It's incredibly serene, actually. It's a lovely place to be during any kind of summer. And as I say, people would profit massively personally by going there and having a look for themselves.
Yeah, I've got to say, my wife was in the US just a couple of weeks ago, and she was FaceTiming me and whatever when she's going for morning walks around the middle of DC. Meanwhile, I'm reading about a crime crisis. I was like, perhaps you should be staying home. But she said it was wonderful. People are out and about, and all very good. Now, I've got to bring it back home and the climate debate. Our mate Chris Bowen has been in the media. Surprisingly, did a long interview with The Australian to double down on all his green energy ambitions. And have a look at this little post that he's chucked up there on Instagram today.
Well, I'm very proud that the Arnott's factory is here in our community in Huntingwood. And did you know that it's powered by 9,000 solar panels on the roof? And from today, with these wonderful batteries as well, because Arnott's has done what so many Australian households are doing and put in batteries, because that helps power through the night as well as the day. Getting on with the job, renewable energy, the cheapest, most reliable form of energy. Well done, Arnott's.
Yeah, well done, Arnott's. No doubt that's when your Tim Tams go up. That's why no one seems to mention the ridiculous additional cost of having to duplicate all of your energy needs.
Why do they keep lying? Like, it's just straight out lying to say that renewable energy is the cheapest form of energy. I noticed in the clips you were playing before of the Prime Minister that there's a little qualification that he put in there that it's the cheapest form of new energy.
Yes. Yes.
Nice little fudge on that one. But
it's just a flat lie. And unreliable energy.
Exactly. Yeah.
Just quickly though, there's talk that Australia might miss out on getting the climate summit, the COP26 or 7 or whatever it is that they want to run in Adelaide. This is good news, surely, if Turkey does this instead of us, because it's just got to cost taxpayers another $100 million for another useless talk fest.
Look, no one more than me would like the Australian taxpayer to get a break here. But on the other hand, to be very selfish about it, Chris, I've made a substantial living out of observing people being stupid at close quarters. And I'm not going to miss for the whole world the opportunity to have a climate festival right here in our own country.
You are right.
With Chris, like these people, this is my retirement package, man. I can cash in so much on this. So bring it to Australia and let it happen.
I've always thought it would be great fun to turn up at a COP with a camera crew and just interview some of the nutters there. If it's in Australia, we'll be able to we'll do the show out of Adelaide for the whole COP process. If
Seriously,
it happens,
man, sign me up. I'll be there for the Daily Telegraph. I'll be there for Sky all the way.
You've changed my mind. We've got to undercut Turkey and make sure it comes here, no matter what it costs. Thanks for joining us, Tim. Tim Blair there. You can read his stuff in the Daily Telegraph